coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. So, this is the second of two reviews from a combo box that came from Ramen Trunk. RamenTrunk.com is where you can find their stuff. Use the coupon code RamenRaider20 off. That's 20 as in 20 off. You get 20% off your first single. It's 20% off. So just enter it in and see what happens. And then click checkout. So today, I'm continuing this. We got. And then you open it. And now all we got left, because I did the other one, is this one. What kind is it? It's got a long name and I can't think of it at the moment, but it's the title of this video. So I don't know what to tell you. Other than look upon the bag thusly. And prepare for, about 8 minutes of me complaining about mung bean sprouts. If that is just too much for you, I'm sorry, but that's just really what I gotta do. And, if you're lucky, you'll get a little bit of time watching me crack open stupid Safeway Monopoly tickets that, there's a few of them that it's like, hey, that's pretty good, that's cool, but they're just like, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, there they are, they're in the kitchen, there they are. Pain in the ass, what a crap. Okay, so our noodles will go for 4 minutes, and here, there you go, and now we start into the mung bean sprout debacle. Went there a couple days ago, and they had mung bean sprouts that were gonna expire. I think back then it said that they were gonna expire. No, I went there on Saturday. That's right. They expired Saturday, and I was like, wow, that's a surprise that they have expired ones that are going to expire today. Usually. And then there's tons of them, so I'm like, go to the back, rotate stock, and see what's in the back. Same date. I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't go yesterday. Went today. And now they're 2 days expired, and there's a good 12 packages of expired mung bean sprouts just sitting there ready to make somebody go cool, mung bean sprouts, and then crack them up and go, oh my god, these are gross. Yeah, and so I'm looking around for somebody in the produce department, because I'm pretty sure, it's like, oh, they've got some. They just haven't put them out yet. That's cool. So, although on Sunday they were still expired, So I look around, do a little bit of other shopping, and then come back, and there's still nobody to be found. So I'm like, I call up the store. I'm in the store, but there's nobody anywhere. So I've got to frickin' call the store. And they're like, we got more of them. We'll bring them out in a minute. 10 minutes later, nobody's come out. There's a guy doing the merchandising for that same little section. Me and Mimi are just sitting there. She's eating her cookie and just sitting there. The guy looks back at me and he's like, yeah, I work a lot better with an audience. It's like, yeah, it was just a weird scene. It was like the merchandisers that were there all woke up on the wrong side of the bed, cranky people. I'm like, whatever. And then finally this guy comes out of the little produce side hatch, and he's got a big cart with all sorts of produce crap on it. So I follow him. I'm like, and he starts putting away some kind of vegetable I don't use. And I'm like, hey man, do you have the mung bean sprouts? He's like, mung bean sprouts? And I'm like, oh god. It's like, who the heck did I talk to? then he's like, I'll go look and see if we have any. I'll show you. Or no, he's like, I'll show you where they are. I'm like, I know where they are, and they're all expired. So it's like, and then he's like, well, I'll go look and see if there's any fresh ones. And then it's just like, the person just told me that you have new mung bean sprouts. And what does he bring me? The stock that probably should have gone out on Saturday. That expires 3 days from now. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He's like, just came fresh this morning. I'm like, no, it didn't. I'm like hard freaking core when it comes to mung bean sprouts. I'm ready to throw down over mung bean sprouts. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But that's just me. I like to have nice mung bean sprouts. And when mung bean sprouts go bad, I mean, they have a very finite amount of lifetime. And the ones that I got today's the 29th. Yeah. And they go bad, or the expiration date is the 2nd. Well, what these people don't understand is that they're already bad by the 2nd. Mung bean sprouts expire, usually there's the date on them. Take 1 day away, and you might be able to get away with using them then. They're really, really fragile. So it's like, I've got like maybe a couple days to spend time with these particular mung bean sprouts. And, I don't want to waste them or nothing. Definitely want to not spend more money on mung bean sprouts than I have to. But it's like, come on. What? Yeah. So anyways, that's my little rant, and yeah, I'm like really uptight when it comes to mung bean sprouts. I mean, it's like ridiculous. My wife will tell you, like, oh yeah, don't don't mess around with his mung bean sprouts. He goes insane. He's got like some kind of issue. That's what she would say. She's probably like, don't tell him I told you this. Nah, she wouldn't. She is taking me to... Ooh! Let's broth it up. Let's have some broth. Wow. Looky there. That is some pretty looking broth. Let's give this a try. Noodle! Fun. Make sure you can see this nicely. Broth. Ooh. I don't know. I like the first taste of that better. Very interesting. This one has a long name. It's something like Saba Shaka Sansou, something like that. Sansa Stark Miso, I don't know. Yeah, we watched that show. I swear to God, I'm not hip, but we do watch Game of Thrones. Only because it's rad. When I was younger, and me and my cronies would be hiding from the horrible people that we went to school with we would go to the library or hide out in the hall during lunch. You know. And we would play D&D, and we would play Robotech, which now it's just like, we didn't think we were nerdy, we thought we were cool, but I've been informed that that's actually kind of nerdy. Anyways, but let's guy I knew, he would like be the so in D&D and all those kind of role-playing games, usually there's a guy who like kind of helps unfold the story. The DM, the dungeon master. Anyways, I hope he holds a better title than that these days, but I don't know. Anyways, he would do mashups of Dungeons and Dragons and Robotech, which had its own kind of game like Dungeons and Dragons. So in Dungeons and Dragons, there's this thing that you can have to battle called a black pudding. I'm not kidding. And he would have like the super dimensional fortress go against like an 800 megaton pile of the black pudding or green slime or something like that. It was neat. And then we would get found. Usually one of the bullies that bugged us, actually, I swear to God, was the librarian. She's like, "You can't be in the hallway. You should get out of the hallway." It's like, come on. What are we doing that's so bad? We're using pieces of paper. You shouldn't be doing that in the hallway. But we're not allowed to go in the library and do it, so. I am convinced that a lot of people that... I'll leave that for another discussion time. But I think it's time for rotatoing, don't you? Let's do it. Here we go. Alright, well cool. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider. Hey, what other show can you go and watch and listen to a grown man complain about how slighted he feels by the librarian for not letting him play role-playing games with his cronies in the hallway in middle school? I don't think there are a lot of shows like that. This is a unique thing. So yeah, later.